Okay, this is lesson 3 for Algebra 2. Each of these numerical expressions is a meaningful arrangement of numerals and symbols that designate operations. Every numerical expression represents a single number. So we say that this number is the value of the expression. So in the same way that this is 4, 2 plus 2 is also 4. 14 plus 3 plus 7 divided by 6 is also 4. The square root of 16 is 4. And 48 divided by 12 is also 4. So these all represent that same value. So every numerical expression is also an algebraic expression. An algebraic expression contains letters that represent unspecified numbers. So when we have a letter that represents an unspecified number like x plus 4, call these letters variables. Okay. Variables, what the value is depends on what we use as a replacement for x. If we replace x with a negative 32, then the value of this expression would be negative 28. When we replace the variables in expression with selective numbers and simplify, we say that we've evaluated that expression. So let's look at example 3.1 at the bottom of page 31. Evaluate x squared y minus y if x equals a negative 2 and y equals a negative 4. Okay, first thing is for every variable, we want to put parentheses down so that we can keep that variable's value and keep the signs accurate. So for this first, in this first term here, I've got x squared y. The x has a value of negative 2 and the y has a value of negative 4. And in the second term, that y has a value of negative 4. Now notice that I kept my signs, and also notice that I kept my exponents. Those don't change. I just plop whatever this is into the parentheses. That's why it's very important that you keep the parentheses there. Okay, now I'm going to evaluate. All right. This negative 2 squared, everything inside of the parentheses is applied to that square. So it's negative 2 times negative 2, which is positive 4. And then the opposite of negative 4 is the same as plus 4. And then you notice that this is multiplication. So this is negative 4 times 4. So that's a negative 16. And then we find the difference between these two. So this is negative 12. All right, let's try another one. We have A. This is example 3.2. This is on the bottom of page 31. A times negative B minus A minus AB if A equals negative 2 and B equals 4. All right, putting my parentheses, I'm going to change these parentheses into brackets. I'm going to keep my negative, put another parenthesis there, keep my negative, put another parenthesis there, change that end parenthesis into a bracket, parenthesis, parenthesis. Okay, all my A's are negative 2. And all my B's are 4. Okay, now I'm going to simplify. I'm going to start inside the parentheses. So this negative, the opposite of negative 2 is positive 2. Opposite of positive 4 is negative 4. I'm going to put that back into those parentheses. Drop the parentheses there, put a negative 2. And then over here, that's the opposite of negative 2, which is positive 2 times 4. Okay, now I'm going to do the work inside the parentheses. This is negative 2. 2 times 4 is 8. Negative 2 times negative 2 is a positive 4. 8 plus 4 is 12. All right, let's do another one. Let's do number 7 in the problem set. A minus B minus A times the opposite of B. We've got A equals a negative 5 and B equals 3. Okay, bracket, parentheses, parentheses, bracket, minus, parentheses, parentheses, minus, oops, I'm going to make that into a bracket, sorry. Bracket, minus, parentheses, bracket. Okay, all my A's are negative 5. And all of my B's are 3. Okay, now I'm going to simplify. Okay, this is negative 5 minus 3. There is no multiplication here, so this ends up being this, which is algebraic addition, which is negative 8. The opposite of negative 5 is positive 5 times the opposite of positive 3, negative 3. So this is positive 5 times negative 3, which is a negative 15. So this ends up being negative 8 minus 15, which is algebraic addition. So 15 plus 8 is 23, so this is a negative 23. All right. Now let's move on to adding like terms on 3B. This is on page 32.